Hello, my friends. This is Nicole Black with the Lux Real Estate Group, and I am attempting to do a overlay and show you guys my screen for a market update of things that I don't think you've seen before to understand the Scottsdale/Phoenix real estate market. So bear with me because I think this is I didn't want to count how many times I've attempted to do this. Oh, it finally worked. Okay, so I hope you can see me and hear me well. What we're looking at is the Comfort Market Report Index. So this is a report that was developed by Michael Orr and over 20 years ago, and is very, very accurate, great information, and does a way more deep dive into the analytics of what's going on in our market so we can better understand it. So let's take a look here. You can see the current Comfort Market Index is 153. Now, what does that mean? What that means is we are in a seller's market. It may be slighter than before, but we're still in one. And I get a lot of people go, well, come on, Nicole, like interest rates, they're crazy. They're just insane. They are. And so I want you to take a look at this. There is a reason why prices aren't crashing. Do you see the demand index? The demand index is showing us at 76. A balanced is at 100. It's pretty close to getting there. So demand is moving up. And then look at supply. Supply is 49.7. It's a bit further away from 100. Hence, we're still not balanced. And we are in a seller's market still. So you have supply and demand. It is basic economics 101. And I know the interest rates are going up. I get that. And every time that they do, a house in that price bracket loses another group of people that could afford that house, right? So there should be less people fighting for certain price ranges. But what we're seeing is we still have more demand than the supply that's out there. So let me show you this as well. Okay, here's the active listings. Now, if you look at the pink, that's where we're at. That's 2023. This is 2020, 2021, and this is 2022. So if you look right now, we are, of course, above from the 2020, 2021 range, but look at 2022. This is when we actually saw prices start to come down. It was at the end of last year, around December, a little bit of like November, December, a little bit of January, and then all of a sudden, started to go back down with our active listings. So prices started to stabilize, and now we see a little bit of a peak, but right here, I don't know what's going to happen. We're going into our fall months, so let's see if we get some more activity, some more listings come on, because as we got more active listings and more supply came out. This is also, though, where our demand starts to increase is in our fall months. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this, and we'll keep reporting on it. Next, let's take a look at the list price and sales price per square foot moving average for 6 months. What does this tell us? So the blue is the average final sale price versus the green, which is what was listed price at contract. So as you can see, around these months, again, that January, February 2023, early in the year, we did see prices come down a little bit, and people are getting homes underneath list pricing. They are starting to get back to being equal again. So people are starting to get the price that they're asking for. Now, let's take a look at our percent of closings with seller paid concessions. Okay, so if sellers are starting to get the price that they're asking for, what might buyers be doing? They may be asking for concessions still. So you can see that 40.3% had concessions paid for by the seller, and the average was $7,450. So there could be this going back and forth right now in our current market where, yes, people are getting close to what they're asking for a list, but they're also giving concessions on the other side. Now let's take a look at number of closings with concessions. Do you see how that's starting to come down now? Yeah. So now we're seeing sellers give less and less concessions, yet they are still there in this current market. So now the closing per month above list price, we are still seeing that happen. It's about 24.5%. And then I kind of broke it down by certain areas of price range. I do mainly focus and know about, and my expertise is the whole east side of Phoenix, your Scottsdale, Mesa, Gilbert, Queen Creek. I've lived all over those places and worked. Then I also expand north to, Peoria, some areas of Glendale. So I kind of just put those in this bucket. But what we can do for you is when you're looking for a specific area, we will just narrow it down to that area, surrounding zip codes, and that's it. So we'll get all these information for you so you'll be completely informed. Next, we're going to look at the cities. So this is how they're changing, who's in a seller's market, who's still in a buyer's market. So you can see that Chandler, the Comfort Market Index showing it's at 265. Remember, around 100 is balanced market. So they're an extreme seller's market still, even though that from last week they came down 16%. Glendale is still up there. Paradise Valley actually increased. Phoenix, Mesa. If you look down here, you can see Goodyear, Maricopa, and Queen Creek. Those are the ones that are more of a balanced market right now than everywhere else in our city. So I hope this helped you get a little bit of better idea of what's going on. Stuff is starting to go for more list price, but could you get a concession from the seller? Potentially, but that's something that we can discuss and work out. I will be back with you guys again pretty soon here with another update. Hope you're doing well, and if you need anything at all, please let me know. You can contact me with my information below, and don't forget, if this was helpful, to like and subscribe, and we'll be in contact. Have a great day.